Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Pokemon fact file. And of course, as you can tell from the thumbnail, we have the amazing Mega Pidgeot EX from Evolutions, which of course is the name given to the 12th and final set released in the X and Y series of the Pokemon TCG. In Japan, it was actually released as the 20th anniversary set and the 6th set in the Break era, which of course included sets like Breakthrough, Breakpoint, Fates Collide. They're probably the main three, most popular three I would say. Of course featuring Mewtwo, Gyarados, Alakazam. Of course Evolution was heavily based around the Pokemon Red, Blue and Green games, which obviously Generation 1, so it did feature Megas of Charizard, Venusaur and Blastoise, and had a Mewtwo and Dragonite as EXs as well, which they both had their own full arts too. Definitely worth checking those cards out if you have not seen them. But ridiculously, booster boxes for Evolutions now go for a whopping $790, which is actually roughly what I paid for mine for my 1,000 subscriber video. Definitely go and check that out if you haven't. We get some very nice cards in that, and it's well worth seeing an old school box like that being opened if you have not seen one. So yeah, $790 for that, which is crazy to be honest, but it is what it is. A very popular set, so no wonder. So this card itself is more of a sort of collector's card, I would say. It's certainly not one you're going to want to invest in, shall we say, as an investment piece, because it is only $7 ungraded, so as is on the screen for you now. But PSA prices, if you're a PSA collector of 9s and 10s, this is definitely one that you will be able to add to your collection. The PSA 9 price is only $16, so very affordable. And then the PSA 10 is only $38. So if you are after 9s and 10s of a potential favourite Pokemon of yours, if Pidgeot is one, the PSA 10 is very affordable and very easy to get, because the populations for PSA 9 are 1,245, so if you can't find a 10, 9 is plenty of them about. If not, you can probably get it graded as a 9, hopefully, if you've looked after it. And then the PSA 10, there's even more at 1,585, so plenty of them floating about. And again, if you do see one and you want to grab it, it will set you back around $38, which is not too bad whatsoever. So again, being a cheaper card, that is kind of the main facts and figures of what you will need to know. Of course, it is not the most popular, mega expensive card like we have featured in previous episodes. Like the Pichu and Dark Charizard, there are some crazy prices on some PSA 10s and mega hard to get hold of. So this is quite a nice balance, I feel. A very nice card for a very nice Pokemon at a very affordable price. So onto the random facts, if you like. Of course, everyone knows Pidgeot is part of Generation 1, which of course is part of the Kanto region. Pidgeot is actually the first bird type Pokemon to be featured as a Stage 2 evolution. Its Pokédex number is 18, so very early on one. Even though its name is Pidgeot, suggesting pigeon, it is actually based off an eagle or an osprey type bird, which I actually didn't know. I thought it was quite interesting. Of course it doesn't look like a pigeon, but yeah, I think an eagle or an osprey is a pretty cool bird of prey actually. You could base a Mega off especially. The Mega definitely got those, I don't know if you'd be able to see them, got those talons down there. So very cool birds for it to be based off. It is actually the joint highest normal type Pokemon with for the highest special attack, which is 135, which I actually didn't know either, so I thought that was quite cool. It's definitely got some use. I've never actually used it in a team, but I think I definitely will at the next opportunity. And then the last sort of little fact for you is I'm going to feature these two cards. So you have a Jungle Holo, and then of course the new Pidgeot EX. So don't know if you'll be able to spot the difference. Let me know in the comments if you can. Other than of course, the different look, but Pidgeot used to feature yellow tail feathers, as you can see on there, and then when Generation 3 rolled around, it was changed to have only red, which again is a fact I didn't notice, but they did change it. And there you go, there is proof right there for you. Yellow when it's Generation 1, and then when Generation 3 rolled around, it indeed had the red. Which again, nice excuse to look at some older and newer cards along with our Mega here. Actually, it goes in that order of release. So if you are a fan of Pidgeot or Mega Pidgeot, all of these are definitely worth picking up. And that is all I have for you today. A bit of a quicker one, and a bit of a nicer, affordable card for you all from a very, very nice set. So let me know in the comments what Pokemon you'd like me to feature next, and I will see what I can do for you. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.